Alright, hello everyone, this is Fire. Welcome back to the VtopiaSMP. It's actually been quite a while since I've played seriously. I've been pretty busy, so I've only been playing casually quite a bit. Actually not quite a bit, it's been quite a while since I've actually been on the server. So, you'll see that we're not at the fragmented forest where I built my base. We're now out way over here, which is, spawn is over here. And here is where I was building my base originally. So, we're now here at a Lush Stacks. So, I was looking for a new place to build where I could build kind of on my own without bothering anyone else and having to fight for territory. So I looked up a Lush Stacks, which looked really nice. So actually, let's bring this up in the Biomedia. So we actually take a look at the Lush Stacks. It looks really nice, right? It looks like this. Turns out that the Lush Stacks is a miniature biome that only has a few of those rock formations, and that's it. So instead, we are now currently building over here near the jungle. So the plan is to have a whole bunch of buildings onto this island. So this island's got a very convenient geographic shape. So it's got a lake in the middle and then it's surrounded by ocean, so it's pretty much just a tiny small island, but for one person, this is plenty big enough for a bunch of build projects. So the idea is to have some ships surrounding the islands leading up to the Lush Stacks. I'm actually going to do the thing I never do in Minecraft and actually build a house, which will be in the Lush Stacks here. And then all of our other buildings are going to be in this actual island. So the first thing I was going to build was actually going to be starting on farms, because I really need to start doing animals, and you can't do animals without a farm. But since we're starting a new base, we're out here building more storage, because I'm crazy and I need more storage. So here is like kind of a skeleton of a ship. It's a lot wider than I originally planned, because you'll notice that it's actually not sunk very deep into the water. I'm actually going to probably make this a bit deeper because I made this quite a bit wider than I thought it'd be. So we're going to probably stretch this down, probably another about 4-5-ish blocks. Probably enough for another floor. We're going to have to drain the water with gravel, because I don't want to use sponge, which would be how you usually drain water, because that messes with the water blocks. It literally destroys all of the source water blocks, so I don't want that. So we're going to drain out the water using gravel. As you can see, I've kind of already done that here. So if we actually, let me just make sure my vein mine is on. If I dig this back out, all of the water's gone. So that's kind of how we're draining the water. Oh, this is going to annoy me, isn't it? Well, either way, I'm going to build up the rest of the skeleton of this ship. And then we'll get to actually building our storage solution for this base. Alright, so you'll see a lot of stuff in the water because there's a blood moon. I had to try and work through that, but we've got more of the ship built now. So we're building it down quite a bit. Right now I'm building with full blocks, because you actually look up here. I did my thing where you build the bottom half of the slab so that you don't have to light anything and nothing can spawn. But it makes it so that draining the water becomes a giant pain in the butt, because you have to pretty much block out both halves of the block to get rid of the source block of water. So this bottom half of these blocks are all still water, and well, you can't hit it because there's a good old... Actually no, these are the top half of the slab. Yeah, the top half of this is still water. Usually you do this in water elevators so that you don't have to climb back out of the water when you landed it, but right now it's just causing water to sit there and it's not draining. So at the bottom here, we're building using completely full blocks. We built down a fair bit. I'm going to say this now, I haven't looked at any blueprints or like how to build ships at all, so I'm really pulling this out of my ass right now. But we're going to have the second bit probably start curving in around here. I'm actually getting kind of close to the bottom of the water, so I probably should look at bringing this in. So while I was playing more casually when I was working on other projects, I did actually have a bunch of bag upgrades. So I have a lot of different things I could do in my bag. One is that we're now at diamond stacked here, which means that things can now be stacked at 64 by 8, which I think it's about 600 something. Not sure, I think it's about 600 something. Before I was capping at about 248 because I had a gold stack, which is times 4. At some point, we'll get up to this netherite here. That's not going to happen for a while because that needs netherite blocks, and netherite blocks need 9 netherite ingots per. As much as I do actually have quite a lot of netherite. But we're going to be using the stone cutter that I have just like built into my bag now. We're gonna make more stairs with this. So essentially, oh, I actually had a ton in my bag. What we have here is going to be the bottom of our ship. We're just gonna bring this in using stairs. There's a lot of kelp on my way, but I don't have to worry about running out of kelp anytime soon. This might have to be my main fuel source for. I'm gonna make an automatic kelp farm and just work with that as my fuel source for a while. I don't have my lava generators over here. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna bring the planks back out. We're actually just gonna bring this inwards. We might turn this into slabs later, just so that it'll light the whole place, but for now, just to avoid any catastrophes with Minecraft water, we're just going to build these out of full blocks. They just got before I die from suffocation. Alright, so the idea is just to have several layers of just storage. I have some ideas for how I want to do the storage, but we'll see how that works once we get up to that point, because I need to make this symmetrical before I can start essentially draining the water, because otherwise we're just gonna have a giant fight with the water and the kelp. Because the kelp is still gonna keep growing as long as we keep working and there's still water. So fortunately, we're just gonna have to work around that. Just build the whole structure first and then worry about how to drain the water. I might also make this deeper at some point. That's probably gonna have to wait as well. Wait till at least I drain up the top floor of water and actually have a structure wrapped around this. Because that means we start having cases like this where I accidentally hit the kelp. And then the block goes flying somewhere I don't need it to go. Alright, so we have the full ship base kind of built in. You can very much tell I have no idea what a ship looks like, but I kind of tried to make it as ship-like as I could. There's a couple of blocks that still need to stick in, but I might still knock some of this out and change the shape of it on the inside. But I think for the outside, this is probably the shape we're gonna go with. I am lagging a lot. Why am I lagging so much? Alright, well, either way, we're at the fun part now where we need to drain the water. So once again, we're doing this with gravel. We have some visitors, I'll get rid of them momentarily. But we're gonna drain out the water. Hopefully I have enough. I should actually have a fair amount. I've got several stacks on me. But we're gonna build essentially the inside of the ship, starting from the bottom. So once we get all the water out, we're gonna start putting our storage solution into the bottom. I might actually knock out the middle portion here and sink it down a bit more, because if you actually look at it from the outside, we go around the back here. It's completely flat, so I might make this a bit more pointed, just so it looks like it's got some buoyancy, what do you call that? Buoyancy functionality at the bottom? But I am going to go get rid of all I want to guess, and then I'm going to drain the water. Alright, so we have the bottom of the boat drained. The shape is going to change a little bit. I'm not fully satisfied with how this looks right now. It looks a little off in a couple of spots. I'm not too sure why. There's supposed to be an extra block in here. Okay, but either way, we've got a couple of ways to do storage. One is to just go your standard chest setup, where I think we're going to be going with, I don't have enough chest in here, yeah, I do, alright. With the standard double on the side, longwise, and just absolutely pack the bottom of the ship with these. And this gives us, let's see, 6 rows of 9. So the other choice, I saw someone was able to put the backpack on the ground. Let's have a look at this. Why is it got a UUID? Is that something different I should know about? So a bag on its own has about a chest worth of storage, but it's actually pretty easy to upgrade the backpack. The first 2 stages, which is iron and gold, that's relatively cheap. So what I'm going to do, because I brought some with me, so we're going to just quickly upgrade this. I can't remember how big this was, even though... How do you do this again? Hold up. Let's see. Back. That's not how you do it. This is the wrong keyboard. Hold up. Backpack. So I want to increase this in level. Oh, it's ingots. Well, that's even cheaper. Perfect. Let's just plop these all out of there. put this into here, yeah, sure, just do all that, it's fine. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, back in, out. Alright, let's just get this out of there, and then we'll just pop this in, pop this out, and then we'll put this gold back into here. Alright, how much space is this? Yeah, this is... because a double chest is... how much? Double chest is 6 rows. This is 9 rows. So even without a compression, which once again, the stack upgrade, this is also very cheap because this is iron and this is gold. It just will cost us a bit on the initial upgrade base because that uses litter, and I don't have an unlimited stock of litter, even though you can change zombies. Well, actually no, you don't even need to cook the rotten litter, you can just use rotten litter straight up. So I believe you can place these on the ground. Okay, and they only take up this one spot. Ooh, that's actually very good. Let's see. And then I can access it like just regular storage. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do, let's just whack this out of here. I'm gonna work out how to most aesthetically place these. Because I don't know how well these will look if these are just stacked, right? If I just do that. Because they don't take up the whole block space, so they look a little bit weird if they're just sitting on top of each other. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the wall, and maybe we can very mildly make it look like it's hanging or something. As long as you can't walk to the side of them, it's probably fine. So we'll see how compact of a space we can make with the backpacks, and then we'll confirm there. Alright, so since we're already using mahogany wood like support beams, what I think I'm gonna do is we're just gonna roll this across the front, 3 wide. Let's see, because if we bring this down right here, then we have, let's say we bring a staircase down right from here-ish. Should work, I think, if we bring it down from about here. Might have to make it a lot narrower than I originally wanted. But honestly, boats has a lot of narrow passageways, so it's not too much of a problem, especially with these kind of older boats. It only needs to be as wide as it needs to be, because honestly, if it's too wide and open, then, you know, whenever the boat shakes, things are just gonna go falling down the stairs. So narrow staircases are probably gonna look just fine on this. Probably bring it up from here, so might actually use something that's not mahogany wood. What else do I have on me? Oh, I can't use the brick stairs, but I think what I'm gonna do is just use the jungle for now. Alright, so let's just make some jungle wood. Well, I'm gonna make this out of stairs, even though I don't particularly like stairs in general. So we're gonna like land right here. So let's just say we have... where's my jungle wood? Let's just make a couple more of these. Pop these out. Okay. So we're gonna have a staircase kind of coming down from... here. We're actually gonna split it right here so that it comes up to the second deck, which I think we'll have right at this level. I haven't really thought this through, so we're gonna kind of have this come right up top, maybe one more, so that it comes right on top of this. Okay, so we have it like right here. We'll have this really narrow kind of path down at the back of the ship. And then we'll fill in this wall here, so that this has got a backside. And then we're actually going to go ahead and stack the backpacks, I think, up through here. Actually, can I still access... okay, I can still access the slots, so I can still go in and add the stack upgrade later. That's actually really good. So we'll put these stack upgrades into here, but we're going to stack backpacks 4 high. We'll have the... what do you call it? The what do you call it? Oh, the item frames here to actually show what's inside them. We can either have them on the side here, or we can have them on the side here. I think we'll have these. Let's just actually see how much I have here in terms of space. Then we'll decide whether to have odd walkways or even wide walkways. But I think we're gonna have the bags stacked up. We'll turn the wall at least into gold backpacks with gold storage up, or not storage upgrades, but stack upgrades. And we'll use that as our storage solution. Alright, so this is the current final state of our ship right now. A big old storage ship. So something just picked at me from the water. Alright, but anyways, we've got the top floor. Well, this is not the top floor. This is probably going to be the middle floor right here. This is sunk down. We'll see how it's sunk down once we go around the bottom. But I have some ideas for this floor. It's probably going to stretch probably another 2 blocks up. So we'll probably have the upper deck, probably starting around like here-ish. Do I have some blocks to demonstrate this? Alright, let's just put that in. We're probably going to have the upper deck around this floor, and we'll probably stretch something off this to some kind of dock, or some way to get stuff onto land. But as for our storage, we have this set up. So this is currently my storage solution over here. Every single one of these bags has been upgraded to gold upgrade, which gives us about, I think, let's see, 3 extra rows compared to a double chest, and it only takes up 1 block space compared to a double chest, which takes up 2. Also, if we have the gold stack upgrade, everything can be stacked up to 256, and they have a default of 64, which is pretty good if we need to stock a lot of stuff. Obviously, for some things, you don't need that. Like, say over here, I've got a bag here, which has got enchanted books, which can't stack. So we don't need the stack upgrade for this. So the ideas I have for the upper floor are all going to require iron, and probably also wool. So I've got a cow farm finally set up, so you can kind of see the cows like over there in the distance. The sheep I currently still have over here. Got 2 sheep here. So that's going to have to breed for quite a while. All the litter is going to be diverted into backpacks for quite a while, so that's not going to be usable for quite a while. And all the iron is going to be diverted over to here as well. And I'm going to need iron for what I want to do for the second deck floor. So we're going to leave the boat here, along with the fact that I probably had to actually look at a picture of a boat just to work out where I'm building this, because I think I'm going to have to extend this forward, knock out this front part, maybe actually, might have lowered it a bit or raised it a bit, not sure. But we're going to start a second project over here, along with the fact that I need to move some things, notably my villagers. I'm probably going to move my villagers over here just so my iron production is over here. Probably going to have some kind of little miniature island built for the villagers out in the water, because I do still have the problem where golems are spawning kind of randomly at my old base. And well, if we do it above the water, I'm pretty sure iron golems can't spawn in the water, so that should be more or less safe. Alright, but anyways, that will be it for this build for now. We'll build up the rest of this ship some other time once my iron can be spared for this. And we'll see where we go from there. Alright, but anyways, if you want to see more content from me, remember to subscribe. If you like this video, remember to leave a like. Thanks for watching, and until next time.